Hello and welcome to Dear Everypony, an in-depth analysis of the most recent episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and today we're taking a look at Leap of Faith. Let's talk about the Flimflam Brothers for a second, or for most of this video. The Flimflam Brothers are not bad ponies, they are businessmen. In their previous episode, the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000, they were painted as bad ponies because they were trying to sell bad cider in Apple family country. But in reality, they had a superior method of making the cider. They made this amazing machine that could make 3 times the quality cider that the Apple family could in one session. Why wouldn't they want to sell that? Why wouldn't they try to collaborate? But instead, the Apple family and Ponyville learned to fear technology in favor of traditional methods and run the brothers out of town. And now, in their return, they're legitimate swindlers, selling an awful product to poor saps dumb enough to buy it. This isn't who they are. Are they smarmy? Sure, but not con men. They're just trying to make a living. What happened? My only guess is that they were so tired of their amazing machine being beaten down and being declared villains that they decided to actually become villains. And additionally, Miracle Curative Tonic is not nearly as good a song as Opportunity, and it bums me out a little bit. But speaking of the Miracle Curative Tonic itself, the brothers have no reason to tell Applejack the recipe, whether the tonic was real or not, so it's a little bit weird that they do. But regardless of why they told her, the points they bring up are valid. The placebo effect is pretty legitimate. I mean, we never see Granny overexert herself. We should have seen that during the dive or something. As a really quick side note, if the tonic is just made out of apple juice and beet leaves, wouldn't Granny recognize the taste? I don't know, just a nitpick. In my opinion, I would have enjoyed this episode a whole lot more if the tonic had turned out to actually work. It doesn't seem so far out of the question. These magical brothers have made amazing things before. Perhaps Applejack could have learned that sometimes ponies you don't like can have more in common with you than you think, or something. I admit it'd be hard for her to have her rainbow connection moment with that kind of moral, but we've been seeing a lot of Applejack this season. It doesn't seem like it would have been all that difficult to restructure one of her other episodes to be her honesty episode. I just love the Flimflam Brothers a lot, and I hate to see them disrespected like this. Some final side notes. This is the first episode that we get to see an array of sick, injured, and disabled ponies, and it is fascinating. Equestria is usually so bright, cheerful, and colorful, and this really brings the world a little closer to our reality. On my first viewing, I remember being physically startled by the pony in the wheelchair. Of all the side characters we've seen this season, I think I dislike Silvershill the most, with Seabreeze coming in at a close second. Not because he's necessarily bad, but because he's just so darn forgettable. I can't even think of anything to say about him other than that. And finally, that swim meet that Granny Smith and Apple Bloom compete in is all over the place, and I don't like it. A synchronized swimming meet is totally different from a diving meet, which is completely different from a regular swim meet. How would someone even score all of those different feats against each other? I'm just saying. This episode wasn't my favorite, but I liked it just fine. I still love the Flimflam Brothers, and it was still a treat to see them again. Applejack has been steadily growing as a character this season, and the only one left to have her rainbow moment is Twilight. Intriguing. Is there anything that I totally missed? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out all of the episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic on the Hub Network every Saturday. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.